We're back on the Morning Brew, and we thank you for spending a little of your morning with us here. I'm Larry Aarons, the host. This is a brand new TV show. We are live in Albuquerque today. It is Tuesday morning, March 26th, and we are having another cup here of the Morning Brew with our co-host Aaron Muffaletto. And our special guest in this segment now is a gentleman that we want to get to know a little bit, and he is a local business guy. His name is Jack Vigil. He is the founder of Harmonix Technologies. And Jack, first of all, welcome to the Morning Brew.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for being here. I was looking at Harmonix Technologies website yesterday, and you guys are involved in some amazing, complicated, sophisticated work. How do you tell people what you do?
I tell people one of the things for us is I'm the IT highway to the internet. And what we're doing is building highly sophisticated, IT networks for education, government, defense contracts. People ask me, how'd you get into IT? I'm from a small town in northern New Mexico named Penasco. And at the time, the internet had just come about when I was graduating. Mm-hmm. And I think to myself, with the power of the internet, I was able to just see other places, right? Coming from this small town, and it inspired me. As my venture through life being through IT and stuff, I thought it's my commitment, not only just to become an executive and successful, but to bring that same type of energy back to the kids and to be inspired like myself back in 1996. Yeah. And that's kind of been what my goal is. And I tell people, Harmonix Technologies for me is just a conduit. It's a way of philanthropy for me. It's been very great to me. It's been a great success, but there's more to life, Listening to Joe a little while ago with energy, right? I trained, a lot of people don't know us about this, but I used to be a professional kickboxer. Oh, I trained,
really?
I trained with a tremendous coach, Luke Logan. And one of the things that he taught me he says, steel sharpens steel, but men sharpen men. And that goes for women, but when you think about that, our interaction with people, we're sharpening our skills. And that's so great. And I think that's kind of been the venture that I move forward in,
And I'm from a small community too. Not a lot of people know where it's even at, Ojo Caliente, New Mexico, which is near Penasco. What is it that really, did you have a leader in your life or a mentor that kind of got you to where you are today? What is it that really gave you that spark to be where you are?
I tell people this, the mentors really start at home. My mom and dad, my dad gave me a word of advice once. He says, my dad worked at Los Alamos National Labs. He drove 75 miles one way. And he said, Jack, if anybody hires you for $10 an hour, you give him $12.50 worth of work. My mom, she started a flower shop, a business. And a lot of people said you can't do it. But through perseverance, she started this flower shop and had it for over 20 years until she retired. A math teacher, Maximo Gurule, he saw me as a young man and said, you're going to be an engineer one of these days. So it's, there's that old saying that says it takes a community to raise a child. And it goes, that's 100%, it's not a cliche. Yeah. And it's those involvements, those teachers of life are what's going to get you there.
Jack, kids today need inspiration and heroes and mentors. And I think young Hispanic kids need mentors more than ever. I get the impression from you that this is part of what you want to do is give back, and you may be doing that kind of work already, working with kids individually.
The only thing for me is I'm a self-proclaimed Brian Urlacher of northern New Mexico. I tell people this is that when I go into my communities, I was a dreamer since I was a kid. I've been blessed in the sense I drive 2 Lamborghinis. Who would ever think this, right? Yeah. But when I touch these kids and I say, look, I'm not an athlete. I'm not a rap star. I'm a businessman. Just sitting in that chair not too long ago, I was right there. I gave a talk to some kids. And the one thing about it is that it's about setting your dreams. I tell people this, would you ever build a house with no plans? No. You have to stop your dreams and thoughts in time and space, right? Another thing I like to tell people, what's luck? It's timing and preparation. When those two elements meet, that's luck. Yeah. So we have to make our own luck. It's our own destiny.
Wow, this is good stuff. You really got to go and speak around the country. Even though electronics is your background, this is a really powerful message. Where could people find out more about Harmonix Technologies, Jack?
You know, go to Harmonix Technologies, www.harmonixtechnologies.com.
With an X at the end.
With an X, and you know, not only about technology, I think one of like my forefronts is, you know, I'm putting together a book myself. It's going to be called The Modern Day General, and it's going to be to influence people, to know, you know what, the everyday kid that came from me, whether it's making wealth or setting a goal, you can attain it.
Can you come back and see us again?
I will. I would be
I'd love
happy.
to have you. I want to hear more about this story. This is a great story.